Labra's finally starting to shed her wool in autumn, but it's slowly coming off like this. We got a lot of rain yesterday, but it's much needed. As you can see, we're losing all our grass underneath these trees from where the sheep have been grazing. It's just about nothing left. But look at the beautiful job they're doing on the soil. It's all broken down sheep manure and hay, all the stubs of the grass. So when we do get rain, we should get some nice growth here. Because I saw up here that there's little shoots poking through. Very little shoots, but with some rain, they should grow beautifully, especially with all this manure around it. Hi guys, we wanted to give you a quick update because we've been a little bit quiet on the vlog for the last 2 weeks really. We've had a crazy 2 weeks with Paul's hand, his friend coming out, the bushfires, and then on Tuesday we said goodbye to his grandparents who are moving interstate, and it may be the last time that we get to see them. And we inherited a few things from them, one of them being this very old cookbook that's been handwritten. So I'm looking forward to cooking out of there because I do love to cook. So I was wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing some of these old recipes that Nan's put in here. Some of them from her mum. So yeah, would you be interested in seeing some of these old recipes on the vlog? And then yesterday we had a super chill day because we had to unpack from the bushfires, we had to unpack from Nan and Pa's, and to be honest, we were just physically and mentally exhausted from the last 2 weeks, so I needed a break from editing and filming. And then today we also had a fairly quiet day. We moved the pigs over from the Monster Veggie Patch, so this is where they were when we first moved in, and then we moved them over there so they could start tilling it up, eating the grass, and getting it ready for us for next spring. So in the next few days we will plant a cover crop of cowpeas, which the chickens can go and demolish afterwards, ready for us to hopefully plant in spring. So that's been it. It's been fairly quiet here on the farm. Tomorrow we plan to move the chickens into the breeding pen, and all my naughty chickens that are in the veggie patch eating all our food will be moved into the chicken tractor, because I've lost majority of our tomatoes and cucumbers, pumpkins, watermelons, rock melons, corn, beans, peas, everything to the chickens. So we've had just enough to eat and not enough to preserve, which sucks. They've even eaten my pumpkins, oh my goodness, and zucchinis. The list goes on. Like, there is just endless amounts of food that the chickens have demolished, and it's a little bit devastating when you put in this much work into growing all this food, especially when they've got 3,500 litres of fruit and veggie waste a week to go through. So it sucks. But next year we know what to improve and where to improve, and yeah, so we'll get our chickens into breeding pens, and the naughty chickens who aren't breeders, they will just go into the chicken tractor to continually work the soil. Today we're going to be driving through some of the bushfire affected areas. We need to go into Melbourne. And the freeway's been reopened, so that's a good sign, but we're going to be driving past some burnt areas, so we thought we would show you the extent of some of the damage. This is only about 25-30 minutes away from home, this section, so it was fairly close and it had the potential to get closer, so we're very thankful that they have gotten it under control and contained it to the Bunyip Stag Forest and surrounding areas. There's a big water bombing helicopter in there and a refueling station for it.
Where?
morning Israel came in to feed the Orpingtons and he found 3 dead chicks, which we're devastated about. We're not sure if it was a rooster, if it was some sort of illness that they had. Just don't know. So we're all pretty upset. These guys would have died in the bushfires if it wasn't for us. The owner sent us a photo of their farm, and the shed that these guys were in was burnt to the ground. So it's pretty devastating that we lost 3 chicks, especially after all that. Luckily the people, though, their house is okay, didn't burn down. All their pasture's gone and a lot of their sheds are gone. But at least they still have their home and their shedding, or some of the other big shedding. The piggies have been moved into the pig shed because if Hank worked, we should have piglets this month. If not this month, we reckon next month, if they didn't take straight away. So we separated them all. Hanky's in here by himself, and the girls are going to be in their pens. Hello. Hello. So they can make their nest and stay warm and have their babies. See? Hello. Roxy's not too sure about being sniffed. Hello. But that's it from us today, guys. We will see you tomorrow and we'll show you all the breeding pens. Goodbye.